It's time now for Tiger Talk with Stan Stevens and head baseball coach Tony Edwards here on 1340 and 95.7 KSMO.
Well, the Tiger Talk, Stan Stevens, Coach Tony Edwards, coach the Salem Tigers, took on the Dora Falcons on Friday. Got that big win. Got a couple of big key hits in the game. Good to see Hayden Sanders come through with a big 2-run single for you. Coach, these are the kind of things you look for at this time of year to start getting ready for that district play because it's right around the corner.
Yeah, it certainly is, Stan, like you've talked about several times. It's important that we're, kind of on the same page here, and we're trying to, play good baseball. We're trying to find ways to take advantage of runners in scoring position and put the bat on the ball, and we're starting to do that a little bit. And our pitching again is kept us in games most of the season. So it's kind of nice to see the pitching continue, and some of our bats starting to come around a little bit, especially at the right time with districts approaching on us here in the next about a week and a half. So yeah, it's coming up pretty quick.
I think Blake pitched a very good game for you, Coach. He's not flashy, but he's able to move the ball in and out, change his speeds pretty well, and he kept Dora off balance for the most part.
Yeah, definitely. Blake's one of those type of pitchers that he's not going to overpower you with velocity, but he actually has about 3 or 4 different pitches in his arsenal. He has extremely good movement, and keeps the hitters off balance constantly. And, with his pitching motion, I've had multiple players tell me in the past, it's just hard to read coming out of his hand, the way he swings it. So, yeah, he did a great job of keeping the ball down and trying to keep our hitters off balance. It was kind of uncharacteristic with his 5 walks, which is not usually like him, but he did a great job of keeping us in the ball game, and we're able to get 5 solid innings out of him, and we were able to squeak out a win. So yeah, good pitching on his part for sure.
And you need to take advantage of every opportunity. And we saw a missed umpire's call end up allowing the Tigers to get a couple of runs. Hey, we'll take the call because it's part of baseball. But you just realize that the kids, if they have to know on a ground ball in the infield, you hustle all the way down there because you never know. If the umpire calls it wrong and you're safe, hey, it may start a rally. And that's exactly what happened for the Tigers in that game against Dora.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's, you can't ever you never look bad if you're hustling, in my opinion. And that's one of those we try to teach the players, constantly preach that, anytime a ball's hit, you need to hustle out of the box because, a game of baseball, whether it's wind or, a bad bounce here and there off of an infield could result in a big play for us. So, and it certainly played a factor in that. So, yeah, it was good to see that we caught a break like that. And, hopefully we can continue with a few of those breaks, down the road, especially against Cuba.
When you talk about Cuba, the Cuba Wildcats, Coach, you might be seeing these guys a heck of a lot in the next couple of weeks. You got them today. They're part of the Salem Baseball Classic coming up, and you might even see them again in districts. Coach, when you start to see a team this much and this close to district time, you're probably going to see some different things that you would not normally see if you played them early in the year.
Yeah, that's kind of the kicker about seeing a team like that. It's always fun to play Cuba Wildcats, and I know their coach Randy really well, and he's going to have them ready to play. And it's one of those games where you're going to see an assortment of different pitchers because, like you said, when you're seeing them today, and probably see them again in our tournament, and maybe even districts. It's going to be one of those where you're going to get comfortable seeing these opponents, and it's important that we try to put the ball in play and make the routine play because they're going to do the same against us. They're going to see our hitters and and so forth, our pitchers. So yeah, it's going to be quite a challenge to try to keep it going with the Cuba, but playing teams 3 times in a row, it's hard to do. Anytime you're playing baseball and you face an opponent 3 times like that, it's hard to play well all 3. So hopefully we can start on the right track today.
Well, that's where strategy comes into play, Coach. You know as well as I do, sometimes you have to be creative, and this is where the creative juices of being a high school coach come into play because you might move guys to positions they don't normally play because you have to try and show them not what you're going to throw at them at districts.
Oh, yeah, and that's actually kind of our game plan going in today. We'll see a couple of different looks today, different faces on different positions, but yeah, you don't ever want to stick out of your philosophy, your game plan if something's working. So, it's we'll see what happens. It's going to be a good little matchup, I think. Like I said, I think if we just stick to our game plan of having good, solid pitching and continuing to put the baseball in play, I think we'll be fine. But it's something we're going to have a good focus on today against Cuba, and hopefully continue the rest of the week.
All right, Coach. Best of luck today against the Wildcats of Cuba. Good luck, Coach.
All right, Sam. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Stay tuned. Tiger Baseball. It is next.
That has been Tiger Talk with Salem head baseball coach Tony Edwards. And now, Salem Tiger Baseball on KSMO and KSMO Media.
Every project is different, which is why Salem Truss uses modern engineering software to design, then construct quality trusses for your home, barn, or business. The size of the job doesn't matter, but the quality of the work does, which is why Salem Truss will deliver their trusses anywhere. Proud to support the Salem community, they're open Monday through Thursday from 7:30 to 4:30 and Friday from 7:30 until 11. For more information, call Salem Truss at 729-9276.
Southwest Baptist University campus in Salem provides quality higher education close to home for residents of Dent County and the surrounding areas. The classes at SBU Salem campus are taught in the afternoon and evenings, making a degree attainable for people who are in the workforce or can't afford to go off to get a degree. We offer degrees in nursing, which is an RN Bridge program, elementary education. For more information on the degrees and programs, please contact admissions counselor Chris Welch to schedule an appointment as a prospective or returning student.
Welcome to this KSMO Media broadcast of Salem Tiger Baseball. Today's game is brought to you by K&H Auto Supply, Salem Memorial District Hospital, Farm Bureau Insurance, Bank of Salem, Napa Mooney Auto Supply, Progressive Ozark Bank, Tax Masters, Southwest Baptist University Salem Campus, Town & Country Insurance, Terrell Complete Auto Care, Edward Jones, Duncan Family Chiropractic, State Farm Insurance, Salem Trust, Southtown Furniture, Stephen Patterson, Attorney at Law, Townscreen, LLC, Living the Dream Outdoor Properties, Elwood Real Estate, Dent County Vet Clinic, Aligned by Design Health Center, Hometown Mechanical, Healthy Dent County, Ozark Overhead Door. And now get ready for Salem Tiger Baseball.
That'd be a different type of announcing.
Oh, yes.
We welcome you to Salem High School Baseball Field Complex. Stan Stevens with you here on a breezy but sunny afternoon as the Salem Tigers take on the Cuba Wildcats. And this is kind of like a pre-district game. Matter of fact, Cuba and Salem are going to match up here 2 times in 2 or 3 days with the Baseball Classic coming up on Thursday. And then possibly, never know, with the district seedings, could even face them again in districts in less than 2 weeks. So this game is kind of like a precursor to all that. It's a good measure of for both teams, I think, to get out there, maybe show each team a little bit what they have. Maybe not always necessarily at their starting positions, but maybe definitely in the reserves that they may have. So today, Salem Tigers are going to start Hayden Sanders on the mound. It's the first time that he's got to start this year. And then Landon Richter will be doing the catching. Pretty much all the other positions are pretty much the same for the Salem Tigers. So we'll see how that all plays out. But I'm sure Hayden will last a couple of innings, maybe 3, and then he'll meander back to behind the plate. So we'll have to wait and see. And, of course, the Baseball Classic comes your way Thursday, 3 games on Thursday, 3 games on Friday, 3 games on Saturday. It's kind of weather permitting. There looks to be some rain in the forecast, but you just have to play that one by ear. So as they go over the ground rules here at Salem, we welcome you to another baseball game and another game on the KSMO video stream, which means another chance for you to win a fantastic stadium blanket courtesy of Ron Copeland. But not just one today. We have blankets for 2. We have a blanket for the Cuba Wildcat side and for the Salem Tiger side. So we listen for your chance on the keyword of the day, and we'll be coming back with that right around the 3rd inning. So we hope you listen in for that on KSMO Radio, and then also streaming that with us on KSMO Media on our KSMO Stream Facebook page, KSMO YouTube, and on the KSMO radio.com Twitch account. So we'll be in any way, shape, or form you're listening in, be watching on your screen or be listening here on the radio for that keyword. Go to our website, ksmoradio.com, and then click on the bags that you see on the screen there, or the bag at the right top corner of our website. And once you click on there, you'll have a form, and it will ask you which team you want to, by the way, when you put the keyword in. All right, starting lineup for the Cuba Wildcats. Levi Gibson will be at first base leading off. Brock Hendricks will be pitching today. He'll bat second. Joel Sanders at shortstop will bat third. Riley Bouse will be the DH today. He'll be in the cleanup spot. Levi Jones at third base bats fifth. Nathan Fay that's doing the catching. He'll be batting sixth. Parker Stewart in center field. He'll be batting seventh. Ryan Doyle batting eighth. He'll be in right field. And then Nick Smith in left field. He'll be batting eighth with the DH. The second baseman will be Isaac Duarte. For the Salem Tigers, we mentioned Hayden Sanders on the mound. He'll be caught by Landon Richter today. At first base, Owen Hamilton. Roy Stevens at second. Caden DuBois at third. Trevathan Richter at shortstop. Center field, Caden Moody. He'll be flanked by Cash Howard in right field. And Corby Ball out in left field. Cuba Wildcats, if you're watching the game streaming, they have the gray pants with the gold jerseys with the white numbers. Salem Tigers have the white pants with the Carolina blue jerseys with the white shoulder caps and shoulder sleeves. So that's the coloration today. If you're watching it, and if you're not watching it, feel free to come on out and enjoy the game with us. A nice afternoon, a little on the breezy side, but definitely a nice afternoon for baseball here at the Salem High School Baseball Field Complex. The wind blowing directly out to center field. We have had gusts today up to 31 mile an hour. Not as bad as yesterday. We got to 38 and 39. But definitely we're going to see some balls in the air do a few tricks today, so be prepared for that. So as the Salem Tigers get introduced, and the rest of the team will be coming on the field, we'll be pausing for the national anthem shortly. Don't forget Cardinal baseball tonight against the LA Angels of Anaheim. That's right here on KSMO Radio. We're going to take a 90-second break and come back after the national anthem with play-by-play. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Media.
Your legacy. Protect it, prosper, and pass it on. Stephen Patterson, attorney at law, specializes in real estate planning, probate, family law, and business law. A Salem native, Stephen Patterson provides comprehensive representation to clients throughout southern Missouri. If you need assistance, contact Stephen Patterson, attorney at law, at 573-453-2529.
Surprisingly great rates? Contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Cameron Irway in Salem today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
With tax season fast approaching, you might have some questions that you need answered. If so, give the Tax Masters a call. They have over 40 years of experience and can handle all types of accounting services plus certified e-filing. Don't ever let yourself be a slave to the IRS. Come and see Jackie or Beth at Tax Masters, located at 107 West 4th Street here in Salem, or call 729-3001.
Neely Leather is doing a national anthem today prior to the game. It was good to see her, an all-state choir. We appreciate her and the national anthem. As we mentioned, Hayden Sanders getting the start today, being caught by Landon Richter. So Coach Bouse from Cuba makes his way toward third base. He'll wait for Hayden's first pitch. We'll see where it is, right down the middle. There you go. So anyway, he always waits. You want that first one to hit the dirt, hit off the catcher, and then ding you. Not a good way to get the day started. So nonetheless, we thank all of you for joining us on KSMO Media. KSMOradio.com, KSMO streaming Facebook page, and our KSMO YouTube channel. Also on KSMO Radio AM 1340 and FM 95.7. Appreciate it. Cuba Wildcats, Salem Tigers. As we mentioned, we'll be giving away a couple of stadium blankets today, as Representative Ron Copeland has one for Salem and one for Cuba. So if you're a Cuba Wildcat fan, you can enjoy getting a blanket. You have to sign up for it. And if you're a Salem Tiger fan, you go that way as well. Again, when you hear the keyword, then you can definitely go to our website, KSMOradio.com, click on the drawstring bag that holds those beautiful stadium blankets. They are, by the way, if you're joining us for the very first time, they're insulated. Good thing for today's game. A little cool out there, that wind. But also, they are water repellent, and so you can use them for a picnic. You can use them for a stadium for a football game. You can use them here at a baseball game or a softball game or track meet or anything. It's a great stadium blanket, and it's available absolutely free. We'll draw one name for each team come Monday morning, as this will be our only broadcast this week, and we'll give away both of those beautiful stadium blankets. Again, when you do enter your keyword, you'll be asked which team you favor. And when you put the team in there, whether it's the name of the team or the name of the town, you will be signing up for that stadium blanket. The first pitch is popped up in the short left center field, but the wind's going to carry it out to Cade Moody, and he has it, 1 out. Gibson went up there swinging, hit a high fly ball in the left center field, and the wind definitely got a hold of that one. Carried it out to Cade, and actually had to take a step or two back right when he's getting ready to catch the ball. So 1 pitch, 1 out. Brock Hendricks will stand in. Hendricks way off the plate. Don't see that very much for these younger guys now. And the pitch comes in, a fastball's high. Hayden Sanders can throw hard. It's never been a problem. Even as catcher, he can throw the ball down to second base with the best of them. So no doubt he's been looking forward to this opportunity. Ground ball, base hit in the left field. Hendricks singles past Du Bois at third base. Pitch on the inside edge. Du Bois just couldn't get there. And so Joel Sanders will stand in. He is shortstop. They're looking for a pinch runner, I think. And they're finally going to get one. Looks like Shermer going in the game. Phoenix Shermer enters the contest. Short lead as Sanders comes to the stretch. Brings it to Sanders, a high fastball. Salem and the Salem Baseball Classic comes your way Thursday, Friday, Saturday here at the Salem High School Baseball Field Complex. Pitch from Sanders. Fastball outside and high, 2-0. First game gets underway 11:30, then 2:30, and then 5:30. That will be the schedule all 3 days with pool play on both Thursday and then Friday, and then the championship games on Saturday, all the way from first to third place. Third place will play first, 11:30. Second place, 2:30. Championship game, 5:30 on Saturday. All right, 3-0 to count to Sanders. From Sanders, that fastball's high. 2 on, nobody out for Riley Bouse.
Now batting number 25, Riley Bouse.
Bouse, DH today. Right-handed batter. He's got some pop. Sanders checks the runners at first and second and brings it home. Fastball in for a strike. Hendricks at second base. Sanders at first. 1 out. We're in the top of the first inning. Non-conference action, but kind of a pre-district tune-up for both teams. The pitch. Fastball just missed outside. Sanders looks in and did not get the call. 1-1. We're in the first inning. Just underway. Hayden looks, brings it home. Grounder fouled on the third base side. 2-2 to count. Or, sorry, 1-2 to count, excuse me. Got carried away there. Just watching the flags and the trees blowing out there in center field, man. That wind is gusting. Bouse waits. Sanders looks in. The sign from Richter and brings it home. Curving up and in. 2-2. Didn't snap that one off very well. Ball stayed up. Bouse, right-handed batter, waits. 2 on, 1 out. The pitch, swing, and a foul back. High fastball, and he just got a piece of it. Breezy afternoon as Hayden Sanders getting his first start of the year as a pitcher. The 2-2 fastball just missed again outside. 3-2. Trying to paint that corner. He missed it by a hair or two on that brush. Boy, it was close. But a full count with Levi Jones on deck. Pitch from Sanders. That's high. Ball 4. A walk. I first should say a base hit followed by 2 walks have loaded the bases for Hayden Sanders. Levi Jones will stand in. Jones, their third baseman. Salem Lady Tigers will be at Bourbon tomorrow. It is a varsity game at 4 o'clock, followed by a 3-inning JV game. That's tomorrow at Bourbon. 4 o'clock start there. The pitch comes home. That's high again. Hayden not following through. The ball staying up. Nowhere to put this man. Hamilton cheats into first base. DuBois a step in front of the bag at third. The pitch, high again, 2-0. Richter and Stevens play about double play depth. Bases loaded. 1 out. The 2-0 comes home. That's low. And it's 3-0. First pitch fly out by Gibson. Hendricks singled the left and then back-to-back walks to Sanders and Bouse. 3-0 count. Jones waits. Here's the pitch. Outside corner for a strike. Kind of a give-me strike there. Close enough. Hayden trying to find that strike zone. The 3-1 comes home. That's ball 4, and it's a run in on an RBI walk by Jones. It's 1-0 Cuba. Fastball low. Coach Edwards will come on out and talk to his hurler. Bases remain loaded on 3 walks and a hit this inning, and runs already in. And Nathan Fay will check in. He's doing the catching today, and he'll bat from the right side. Salem Lady Tigers, by the way, they'll take on the Licking Lady Wildcats at district play Saturday at Potosi. 2 o'clock start time. We plan on being there for audio stream only on KSMO. The Cardinals play in the afternoon Saturday. We cannot interrupt that broadcast, but we can bring you the stream game of the Lady Tigers from Potosi. Just an audio stream now, as we are carrying the bunker graduation on Saturday, and we'll be streaming that live. So that will not be available for a video stream. In the meantime, 1 out, bases loaded. Sanders brings it in. Fastball high. Nathan Fay waits. The pitch way outside, back to the screen, but no advancement. And it's 2-0. Sanders overthrowing that pitch. Trying to rear back and let it go. Needs to just pitch and get comfortable. Parker Stewart's on deck. 1-0 Cuba. The bases are loaded. 1 out. Pitch coming in. That's low again. 3-0. Fay waits on the right side, deep in the box. The 3-0 from Sanders. Here it comes. Up and in, ball 4. It's 2-0. Hayden really struggling with the control, and the harder he tries, the worse it seems to be getting for him. 2 runs in, bases still loaded, and Parker Stewart at the plate. 4 walks in this inning and a base hit. Sanders working from the stretch. Brings it in, a fastball on the inside corner for a strike. Stewart taking all the way. He waits for the second pitch from Sanders. It comes in high, foul, backing out of play. Quickly 0-2. Ryan Doyle's on deck. Salem love to turn 2 here, get out of this inning with no further damage. Sanders would love the strikeout here. Pop up. But a pop up with this win might be detrimental. The pitch. Swing. Just got a piece of that one as Stewart just fouled it off. Back to the screen. Aiden Sanders on the hill for the Salem Tigers. Bases loaded, 1 down, 2 runs already in on bases on balls. The 0-2 from Sanders comes high with a fastball. Hayden arches his back, gets back up there, makes contact with the rubber. Working from the stretch. The 1-2 comes home. Smash at Richter. Bobbles it. And now goes to third to get that runner. That's the only one he had. A run does score as Stewart reaches on the fielder's choice. They might have been able to turn 2 if Richter fields that cleanly. But Bouse comes in to score. Jones forced at third and Fay down to second base. 6-5 on the putout. And Ryan Doyle stands in. He's a lefty with a wide open stance, playing right field today. Takes a fastball just a little high. Ball's hit hard to Richter. Kind of came up on him the last second. Knocked it down, picked it up, took his time, got the sure out at third base. The 1-0 way outside, 2-0. Eighth man to bat in the inning. 3 runs have scored. Sanders checks, looks, brings it. Just a little bit low, ball 3. And Hayden did not agree with that call. 3-0 to count. Doyle back in the box, waits. The pitch. Strike on the inside corner, 3-1. Hayden a little frustrated out there, but keep your concentration. Don't drop that ball when you're on the hill or anything. Get a balk. Pitch comes in. That's a little bit low. Ball 4. 5 walks in the inning, and the bases will be loaded again for Nick Smith. And that's going to be it. Coach Edwards going to come out. And he's going to make a change here. Hayden just couldn't find the plate. He's given up 3 runs already. And he's responsible for the 3 guys still on base. So Sanders goes 2/3 of an inning. Only gave up 1 hit. But he has walked 5. And no strikeouts. So Roy Stevens will come in. He will pitch. Stevens will come in to pitch. And then the infield will shift around as Du Bois will go from third. He will go to second. Sanders will go back behind the plate. Or is Landon Richter going to go to second? Looks like he may go to second here. And he is. He's going to go to second. So Du Bois will stay at third. And then Trey Richter stays at short. 3-0 Cuba Wildcats, top of the first inning. As Stevens will get loose to face the number 9 man in the order, Nick Smith. So 2/3 of an innings for Hayden Sanders. And he's still responsible for 3 guys on base. So we'll see if Roy can come in, shut the door on the Wildcats here in the top of the first inning. They've already got 3 in this non-conference matchup here at Salem. Windy afternoon. Want to congratulate the SCA champion Salem boys track team. Three-peat for the track team. Congratulations to them yesterday, winning the SCA. Congratulations. So as the runners find their way back to the bases, we're about ready to get back to play. Stevens should have one more pitch to throw. That should do it. And it will. Are they going to give him one more? Wow. Okay. And we're ready to go. So standing in will be Nick Smith. Smith wears number 12, bats on the left side, facing Roy Stevens, who came in to replace Hayden Sanders. Top of the first inning. Bases loaded, the pitch comes home. That's just a little bit low. Plate being squeezed just a tad right here. Roy's next one comes in. That's low, and it's 2-0. Tigers need an out. Get out of this inning. Nowhere to put this runner. Pitch coming to Smith. That's outside. Ball 3. Stevens looks in like it should have been a strike. That missed by a good 3 inches. 3-0 to count. And the pitch comes home way outside, ball 4, and another run is in. So Fay comes in to score to make it 4-0. Stewart goes to third. And Doyle goes down to second. The top of the order is up. Levi Gibson flew out to center on the very first pitch of the game. Pitch comes home low, gets away, but no advancement. Hendricks started out with a base hit to left and a walk to Sanders, a walk to Baus, a walk to Jones, a walk to Fay, a fielder's choice by Stewart, walk to Doyle, and a walk to Smith. That is 6 walks in the first inning, and there's a strike. 1-1. 4 runs in, and we haven't played a half inning yet. Pitch, high fly ball in the center field. Moody's going to have to keep going back and reaches up, makes the catch. And Wynn got a hold of that one and it kept drifting him back as Gibson made a bid for extra bases and wanted to clear those bases, but didn't quite get the job done. 4 runs on 1 hit. No errors. And 3 men left. We have now played a half inning. It's 4-0 Cuba. We'll come back in a minute. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Media.
Terrell Complete Auto Care is a full-service auto repair center in Salem. They offer full-service oil changes as well as $2 discounts on Tuesdays for all ladies, and Wednesday is Senior Citizen Day. Plus, Terrell Complete Auto Care can take care of all your auto and diesel repair needs. They offer free pickup and delivery in town. James and Sheena and the staff of Terra Complete Auto Care are proud to support the Salem Tigers.
This is Mike Elliott from Town & Country Insurance. As an independent agent, we shop many different companies, allowing us to find the best value for our clients. Town & Country Insurance has been serving South Central Missouri since 1963. We have offices in Salem, Rolla, Licking, and Mountain Grove, and would welcome an opportunity to show you what we can do for you. Stop by 400 West Scenic Rivers Boulevard, located inside the Town & Country Bank, or you can call our office at 729-6624.
Telling Tony Thursday night might be pretty iffy. That last game might be kind of... All right, welcome back. Salem Tigers have 7 tries to tie it and go in front, because they're down 4-0. On the hill is Brock Hendricks. He's a right-hander, and he'll be facing Trey Richter, Caden Moody, and Caden Du Bois. Don't try and get all 4 back on one swing. Just go up there and make good contact. Got a lot of wind out there. Balls in the air can be a little bit treacherous. We'll just have to wait and see.
Now batting number 2, Trey Richter.
So Trey Richter will stand in, batting from the left side. Trey trying to start things out here for the Tigers in this first inning. Hendricks working from the stretch even though nobody's on, and throws a fastball low, ball 1. A lot of walks in that first inning. 5 of them by Sanders and then 1 by Roy Stevens. The pitch comes in, a pop foul down the left side. That ball might blow back fair, and it did. That ball blew back fair, caught by the left fielder, Nick Smith. Normally that ball would tail out of bounds, but with the wind gusting as it is, you just see that ball curl back toward the playing field. And Caden Moody will stand in. Had Smith given up on that, that would have been trouble. There's a foul back by Caden. Brock Hendricks on the hill. He's being caught by Nathan Fay. We'll give you the infield lineup defense in just a moment. As Hendricks brings it home. Almost hit Moody in the head. He had to do a back roll to get out of there. On first base, Levi Gibson. At second base, it's Isaac Duarte. Levi Jones at third, Joel Sanders at short. In center field is Parker Stewart. Right field, Ryan Doyle. And Nick Smith in left. Pitch to Moody. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Breezy afternoon here at Salem. Some nice crowd on hand for the local home team. The pitch. There's a line drive. Caught by the third baseman. Jones got over there on the line drive by Moody. He flagged it down. There's 2 down.
Number 12, Caden Du Bois.
Caden Du Bois will stand in. Caden's homered at this field this year. Pitch from Hendricks comes home. Swing and a miss. Good fastball, good cut, no connection. Du Bois playing third base today as the pitch comes home. There's a smash right at the third baseman off his glove. He picks it up, throw to first base, not in time. Jones knocked down that hard smash. I'm going to give Du Bois a hit. That ball was tagged. He did a good job of getting it, but could not get a grip on the ball. Probably his hand might have still been numb from kind of feeling that ball. So Owen Hamilton will stand in. Owen, big right-handed batter. He waits, facing Brock Hendricks, the pitch. That's a little bit low. Knocked down there by Fay. Du Bois at first base. Hamilton lines one into right field, right at the right fielder. Ball was tagged, and Doyle came over, made the catch. That ball was stung, but right at Doyle. No runs, a hit, no errors, one left. We've now played a full inning. It's Cuba 4, Salem nothing. We'll come back in a minute. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Media.
No matter what, every morning, farmers go to work, doing what needs done. The work is unforgiving. The days are long, real long. They nurture, they grow, they harvest. When the day is done, sell the fruits of your labor to your neighbors on Town Screen.
Hi, I'm Susie Cahill, Director of Healthy Dent County Fitness Center. Are you looking for a place to begin your journey to better health? Come inside. Never in my life have I been in another atmosphere where everyone was so friendly and eager to help others. It's not just the staff, it's the members. They're so passionate about what they do and so excited to help you. If you're ready to begin your journey to better health, come by and see us.
To the second inning we go, 4-0 Wildcats. Roy Stevens back to the hill. Wildcats come in with a 4-12 record. Salem 6-12. These two teams are in the same district, and its district seed meeting, by the way, is tomorrow. So we'll find out where the Tigers are seated. They'll be going to Owensville this year again to play in district play. Lady Tigers on Saturday will be in district play. They face the Licking Lady Wildcats. They've beaten them twice already this year. Hard to beat a team 3 times, but they'll give it a crack on Saturday afternoon. Ball hit him right in the back. As stepping in was Hendricks, and he got plunked.
Now batting number 22, Joel Sanders.
So Joel Sanders will stand in. Hendricks got one right in the middle of the back. They're going to pinch run for him with Phoenix Shermer. So Hendricks, he'll field that one and leave a mark in the middle of that back. Sanders walked and scored his first time. Big right-handed batter. The pitch from Stevens comes in. A high pop-up on the infield. Stevens calls for it. Watch that wind, and he makes the catch. Ball wasn't extraordinarily high. Riley Bouse will stand in with 1 on, 1 out. Second inning for Cuba. They have a 4-0 lead. Riley, right-handed batter, waits. Pitch comes in. There's a pop foul backing out of play. Lady Tigers district play, by the way, will be at Potosi this year. So we'll be heading down there. Pitch comes in. A pop foul back again right out of play on a fastball. 2 o'clock game time for the Lady Tigers on Saturday. It's 2 o'clock game time. Again, we will audio stream that game only, not on KSMO Radio, but on KSMORadio.com only. Pitch comes in, a ground ball to second. Bad hop, almost hits Richter in the head, and it'll be a base hit. And going to third base is Shermer. Bouse hit that one right at Richter. And Landon was getting ready to field it. That ball took a bad hop off that lip. We talk about that lip here, and the high school field is going to get some work done on it. But that ball almost took Richter's head off. It's a bad hop single, and Shermer all the way to third, and Levi Jones stands in. That might have been 2. Instead, first and third, 1 out. Kind of the way this game has gone for Salem. Jones, who walked the first time, lines one in the left. That's a base hit, make it 5-0. Corby Ball plays it back in safely. So Shermer comes in to score. Jones, an RBI base hit. And Bow stops at second base. 5-0 Wildcats. We're in the top of the second inning. Roy Stevens in place of Sanders. The pitch, fastball high and away. Jones didn't crush it, but he got a pitch out over the plate. Hit a moderate line drive in the left field for an easy single. That pitch up and in to Fay. Almost over his head. Had to reach up by Sanders to grab it. 2-0 to count. Stevens struggling to find that strike zone. A swing and a miss there by Fay. He walked and drove in a run and then scored a run. Lots of walks. 6 of them in that first inning. The pitch, foul off to the right side toward the Cuba dugout. So 6 free passes that way, and then a hit by pitch here to start the second. Back-to-back singles by Bouse and Jones to produce the run, making it 5-0. The 2-2 to Fay from Roy Stevens. Swinging a grounder up the middle, and it's going to get through. A base hit. Mooney will bring it on home. It's offline, cut off there by Hamilton. That loads the bases. Ball hit right up the middle, and Trey Richter trying to time it to get over there, just couldn't get there. And it snuck its way through, and the bases are loaded again for Parker Stewart. Stewart hit a smoker at Trey Richter his first time up. He bobbled it, got the runner at third, but a run scored, an RBI. Roy Stevens, the pitch. Fastball for a strike. Stewart with the bases loaded. Only 1 out. Pitch from Stevens. Inside with a fastball, 1-1. Looking for that inside corner, didn't get the call. Tigers in on the infield, on the grass, except for Du Bois, who's even with the bag. The pitch, high pop-up, short right field. Who's going to get it? Howard coming on, dives, missed it. Ball falls. They got a force out at second base, and they get that force out. A run does score. So Stewart reaches again on a fielder's choice. As Bouse scores, Jones to third, but Fay is forced at second base. On the play, 9-6, 2 down. Another run in, making it 6-0. Ball off the end of the bat. Cash Howard came on. He had a long way to go. Looked like he got there about the same time the ball is, but he didn't come up with a pitch. It's a fastball outside, and Stewart steals second base without a throw. Three hits in this inning. 2 more runs have scored for Cuba, 6-0. Roy Stevens brings it. Fastball outside. Sanders holds it there, but not going to change the umpire's mind. 2-0. Been a very tight strike zone today. Pitch, that's outside again, 3-0. Nick Smith waits on deck. Roy Stevens ready, brings it way high, ball 4. This is kind of one of those nightmare games. Just can't get anything to go for you. Ground ball hit, takes a bad hop. One sneaks through, a pop fly falls. Bases are loaded with 2 down for Nick Smith. He drew a walk his first time up against Roy Stevens. First man Stevens faced. The pitch way outside and low. Two runs in. Cuba threatening to score more. The pitch. There's a strike right down the middle. Seven walks in the game and a hit batsman. Pitch. Strike 2 inside corner. Smith looking away, got something busting in on his hands, could not swing. 1-2 the count. Bases loaded, 2 down. The pitch comes home way high and away. 2-2. Well, he tried to throw a changeup. Ball escaped him. 2-2 pitch coming home, way outside again. Ball 3. Look like the same type of pitch. Same result. No place to put this guy. Now it's a 3-2 count. Stevens, ready. Brings it. Strike 3 call. A fastball. And Smith could not pull the trigger. First strikeout for Stevens. And that retires the side. 2 runs on 3 hits. No errors. 3 men left. Cuba has already stranded 6, and we've only played an inning and a half. Our score, the Wildcats 6, Tigers nothing. We'll come back in a minute. This is Tiger Baseball and KSMO Media.
Southtown Furniture. Southtown, where the bargains are. We've got everything from furniture to appliances. Quality floor covering. We won't be undersold, you'll see. To you, that is our guarantee. Southtown Furniture, where the bargains are.
When I meet a new loan customer, I try to drop everything that I was working on prior to them coming in my office and focus directly on what their needs are at the time, whether it be a new car, their first house. I focus directly on what they are telling me and what they are needing. And it doesn't matter if it's a small $1,000 loan or a $200,000 house. I try to treat every client the same.
Salem Tigers will send up Cash Howard, Corby Ball, and Hayden Sanders. Here in this, the second inning, they need a touchdown. That's the bottom line. Need somebody throw a bomb, get a touchdown here. Big hole in left center for Howard. And I mean a big, big hole. Pitch comes in. He tries to go that way, and he does for a base hit. An inside-out swing by Cash Howard as he was jammed. And he singles the left. That's a good piece of hitting right there. That ball was sawing him off, and he was able to get the bat head down and was able to take that ball off the trademark in the left field. Corby Ball stand in. First single for Salem since Du Bois single, and a swing and a miss by Ball, one up in his eyes. Ball looks so good when it's up there, but hard to get those hands back up. 0-1 to count. That pitch low and in. Howard a safe lead at first. They look for 2 up the middle here for Cuba. Wildcats in their gold jerseys. Hendricks looks, checks, brings it. Fastball outside, missed. 6-0 Cuba. Corby Ball at the plate. Pitch to him. Swing, miss. Ball was riding in on his hands. He tried to check his swing, but it was too late. Brock Hendricks looks in, the sign he's ready. Brings it home. Just missed. In the strike zone, very tight today. Must be because of the wind. Yeah, that's it, wind. Big hole on the right side for Ball. A 3-2 pitch, swing and a miss. Took a little something off. Corby out in front. I want to thank all those sponsors that make it possible for us to bring you Tiger events on KSMO Radio and also on KSMO Media. That's J&D Automotive, Dent County Vet Clinic, Aligned by Design Health Center, and the Hometown Mechanical. Without all these great sponsors and the others that you see ads for and here, we couldn't bring you these games here on KSMO. And also Zach down at Ozark Overhead Door. Yep, you see that on the Now at the bottom, Ben flashes that, so you can see that down there. Ozark Overdoor, big proud sponsor of our scorebook. We thank them for doing that. Do a great job for us as well. And if you need overhead door work, get that. Remember, all those great sponsors make it possible for us to bring you Tiger events on KSMO Media. Hayden Sanders stands in, 1 on, 1 out. Brock Hendricks brings it home, swing and a miss. Good swing, good fastball. Hayden came up empty, but he had a good rip at it. Good aggressive cut. Cheats up on top of that plate. Hendricks brings it. There's a grounder off the foot of Sanders. He'll make it strike 2. Roy Stevens on deck. In the second inning, 6-0 Cuba. Looking for that key word at the top of next inning. That curveball just missed outside. More of a slider, I might say. A little bit of a cut fastball, just drifting off to the outside. 1-2 the count. Sanders swings and misses. He strikes out. 2 strikeouts for the Salem Tigers in this inning, and Roy Stevens will stand in. Stevens wears number 7, came in to pitch in the bottom and the top of the first inning after 8 batters had come to the plate. He takes a strike from Brock Hendricks. He'll be batting again in that 3rd inning. The pitch comes home, a swing and a miss on the inside edge. 0-2. Straight away for Stevens. Landon Richter on deck. Big hole on the right side, the pitch. There's a chopper towards third. That ball is a fair ball, though the first base is in time to get Stevens. Good job made there by Levi Jones. That ball just stayed fair. 5-3 on the putout. No runs, a hit, no errors, 1 left. We've now played 2, 6-0 Cuba. Back in 1 minute. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Media.
At your locally owned Country Mart, our standards are high because we know yours are. Our meat is cut fresh daily in-house, and our professional meat associates are always ready to help you find what you're looking for or cut specifically how you want. See our produce associates on how to pick out the best fruits and vegetables. Quality in a deli means fresh, full of flavor, and always delicious. If you're craving fresh baked goodness, we have that too. You can find what you're looking for fast and easily at the best prices with friendly service at Country Mart, your hometown grocery store in Salem.
Get ready! The Run Salem 5K, 10K, and Family Fun Color Run will be held Saturday, May 20th. This will be held exclusively on the streets of Salem, starting and finishing in downtown, and will help raise funds for a future trail system in our wonderful community. The Family Fun Color Run Walk is an untimed event held in conjunction with the Run Salem 5K, 10K. All ages are welcome to participate, so bring the whole family. Find out more and register today at runsalemmo.com.
We go to the top of the 3rd inning. 6-0 Cuba Wildcats. Who'd have thunk this one? They got 4 in the first with only 1 hit. They got 2 in the second with 3 hits. Had a walk and a hit batsman in there as well. They've got 6 runs, 4 hits, and 7 free passes, including 6 walks and a hit batsman. They sent 11 or 10 men to the plate in the first inning, 8 men in the second. So we'll lead off with the leadoff man. His 3rd at bat in 3 innings. So Roy Stevens watches Sanders throw it down. Here's your key word, by the way, for the stadium blanket for either Salem or Cuba. And the key word is the team name and legend. Word is legend. Then you put Cuba or Salem or Tigers or Wildcats. You do that. But the key word is legend. So when you go to KSMO Radio website, click on that stadium blanket drawstring bag and then fill in your name, way to contact you, and the word legend, and then the team you want. Tigers, Wildcats,
Salem, Cuba, yellow and gold, blue and white. Doesn't matter. Figure out how to do it. We'll get you. We'll get you that thing. Hopefully, get you a chance to win that. Pop foul backing out of play on a curve to Levi Gibson, who's flown out to center twice. Watch that wind take that second one back. Made Caden Moody go back pretty good there in deep center field. There's a fly ball in the right field. Coming on, but Cash Howard can't get there. Ball kind of off the fists. And dies in front of Cash for a base hit. Leadoff single by Gibson. Brock Hendricks stands in. He's 1 for 1 with 2 runs scored. Has a base hit, got hit by a pitch. He didn't score the 2 runs. Phoenix Shermer did, but runner going. The pitch is on the inside corner for a strike. The throw down there, not in time. Gibson had a great jump. Sanders' throw is right on the money. You can't throw out a good jump like that. Another runner in scoring position. 6-0 our score. Pitch comes home. Hendricks takes another strike. 0-2. Top of the third. Wildcats with a 6-0 lead. The pitch. Tried to check a swing. He went around. Yes, he did. He's out. Hendricks tried to check that swing, but he went around. And Joel Sanders will stand in. He has popped out. He has walked. He has scored a run. Sanders, a big right-handed batter. Big kid. He waits. The pitch. A little bit low, gets away. Runner down to third base on the wild pitch. Sanders tried to backhand that ball, hit the side of the glove, and then bounced across his body back from right to left. Pitch from Sanders. That's a high fastball. 2-0. Looks like Blake Edwards warming up. 6-0. Top of the third inning. The pitch comes home. A high foul off to the right side. 2-1. Tigers in at short and third. Now they all come in. Roy Stevens brings it home. Swing and a miss. Good pitch. Ball tailing away from Joel Sanders. He's playing shortstop today. Open stance, waits. Pitch comes home. Fastball high. 3-2. 1 out. Man at third base. Stevens would love the strikeout here. Here comes the pitch. Grounder right at Du Bois. He holds the man, throws it low, and it gets away from Hamilton, and a run's going to score. Cade Du Bois came up with a play, held the man at third base, but then short-armed the ball over to first base in the dirt. And that allows the run to score as Hamilton can only knock it down. And the man at first is saved. No RBI. 7-0. Riley Baus, who's walked and singled, takes a fastball for a strike right at the letters. First error of the game by either team. Pitch. There's a chopper at the plate. Foul ball. Ball hit Riley Baus, and he is trying to walk it off here. Ball came bouncing up and caught him. Umpire gives the young man time to catch his breath. Walks out there to inspect the ball like it's got something wrong with it now. Gives it right back to the pitcher. Checks the plate. Takes a look at the screen. Inspecting all connections. Bounces back in. He's ready. The 0-2 pitch from Stevens. Grounder towards short. Might be two. Out at second. Out at first. It's a double play. 6-4-3 double play on the hard hit ball by Riley Bouse. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, nobody left. We've now played 2.5. To the bottom of the third we go. It's the Salem Tigers trailing Cuba 7-0. We'll come back in a minute. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Media.
There's a place for do-it-yourselfers with everything for your car or truck.
It's Clean Car Month at K&H Auto Supply in Salem, where you'll find Pro X 1 car wash, 2 for $15. Superior Coverall Tire Shine, 2 for $18. And Rain-X 2-in-1 Glass Cleaner for $7.49. K&H Auto Supply, your Parts City Auto Parts store right here in Salem.
Parts City. Yeah, Parts City. Parts City.
Sorry, Dad.
Sure, you could get him a new car. You could also light a pile of money on fire. Because as long as Mr. It wasn't my fault takes the wheel on occasion, maintaining this car is your best option. So keep it running longer, stronger, with quality parts and a whole lot of Napa know-how.
Dad, where are you going?
We go to the bottom of the third inning. Don't forget, stadium blankets. So they're available. But you have to sign up for your chance to get one. Doesn't cost you a thing. And the key word is legend. Legend is the key word. And, of course, then you need to tell us which team you want, Cuba or Salem. We're going to be giving away one for each fan base. So remember to go to KSMO Radio website, KSMORadio.com. Go click on the draw string that holds the Tiger and the Wildcat bag up there, and then fill out the information, your name, way we can contact you by email or phone, and then the keyword and the team you want. Pitch comes in low to Richter, and it's 2-0. And then we will draw Monday morning. You have until Sunday night to get registered. So whether you're watching the game live or streaming it live or listening to it back later, you got your chance to still participate. There's a strike. Nice stadium blankets. Hope you get a chance to do that, courtesy of State Representative Ron Copeland. Big hole in left center for Landon. Landon Richter. The pitch inside almost hit him. Trey Richter on deck. 3-1 to count. Tigers need to start chipping away at this lead here. They have not shut down Cuba yet. They need to get a few of their own. Against Brock Hendricks, the pitch comes home. That's a fastball in the outside corner, and it's only strike 2. Umpire Beeson started to call him out. Landon looked back, said it's strike 2. 3-2 to count. And the pitch, foul tipped. Since when do I only get 2 strikes? What are you doing to me? Killing me. Killing me, Smalls. Richter waits. Hendricks brings it. Inside high with a fastball, and he draws the walk.
Now batting number 2, Trey Richter.
So Trey Richter, who flew out to left his first time on a ball that was fouled, it blew back fair. With the wind still gusting directly out to center. I mean, that flag is unfurled to the max. Nice crowd on hand. A little breezy afternoon. Nice sunshiny day. Pitch comes home to Richter outside and high. Ball 1. 7-0 Wildcats. Hayden Sanders started out, struggled with the control. Gave up only 1 hit, but did walk 5. The pitch comes in. That's a strike on the inside edge. Stevens came on and gave up another walk. Then gave up 2 runs in the second and 1 in the third. The 1-1 count, the pitch. There's a ground ball to first. Knocked down, picked up. Stepping on the bag is Gibson as Landon goes down to second base. And Cade Moody will stand in. Ball hit well by Trey, but Gibson knocked it down, picked it up. Not worried about the runner at second base. And Moody, who lined out to third his first time, gets back in. Second baseman playing way over in the hole on the right side. They leave a lot of room up the middle. The pitch comes in, a foul off to the right side on Cade Moody. Shortstop Sanders trying to keep Landon Richter close, so they leave two big gaps, one on the left side, one up the middle. 0-1, that's in for a strike. Bit of a slider right there. Cut across the plate. 0-2 on Cade Moody. Caden DuBois is next. Tigers trying to get a run home here. Pitch comes home. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a high fastball. Third strikeout for Hendricks, and Sanders will check in. Sorry, DuBois will check in. Joel Sanders will move over in the hole now. That's kind of what I meant to say. And now coming over is Duarte to play second, very much so. Foul, late swing by DuBois, trying to go to that right side. He fouled it back. Had a few Cuba fans kind of dancing around in their chairs down there, doing the Mexican hat dance. The ball was lassoed right back at him. The 0-1 comes home. That one's a little low and outside. Wind still gusting out. Caden's got enough pump to get that ball out of here if he especially gets one up in the wind. Pitch comes home. There's a high fly ball in the right center field. That ball's pretty well hit. That ball's going to go down for a base hit. That makes it 7-1, and DuBois will pull up with a double. He went the other way with that ball, got it up in that breeze, and he doubles into right center field. I think that ball would have fallen no matter what, and he gets the RBI as Landon Richter comes home to score, and Owen Hamilton will check in. Fastball out over the plate. DuBois ripped into right center, gets the RBI. Hamilton waits, big right-handed batter. Very shallow in left field for him. The pitch comes home. Pitch off the inside corner, ball one with a, looked like a, well, I'm not even sure. I won't say an off-speed pitch. Kind of like a get-me-over fastball. 1-0 to count. Pitch from Hendricks. That's outside fastball, misses. That was more of a purpose fastball. The other one was more like a, well, let's see if you're taking fastball. 2-0 to count, though, to Hamilton. He's now in the driver's seat. The pitch comes to him. Ball almost hit him, goes back to the screen as DuBois will gently trot down to third base on the wild pitch. Hamilton lined out hard to right. He really smoked one right at the right fielder, Doyle. Like to see him get in touch with one and put it out in left center. Up in the air. The pitch comes to him. It hit him. It hit him up high. Owen Hamilton hit up right around the arm up high. And so 2 on, 2 down for Cash Howard.
Now batting number 19, Cash Howard.
Howard took that ball to left field for a base hit his first time up. On a pitch in on his hands, he pulled the bat in, got it off the trademark, drilled it in left field. They give him left center. He's been going that way more and more. The pitch to him and a ground ball towards short. Big hop to Sanders. His throw to first base is in time to get Howard. 6-3 on the putout. 1 run, 1 hit. A walk, a hit batsman, 2 left. We've now played 3 innings. It's 7-1. Cuba will come back in a minute. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Media.
Relationships. It's not just being on a first name basis. It's a partnership built on trust. This is Scott Ball, president of the Bank of Salem. Since 1883, the Bank of Salem has been serving our local community with a kind of personal service and professionalism that builds relationships. We've earned the trust of our customers with over a century of strength and stability, never once changing our name or compromising customer service. Stop by one of our 2 locations in Salem, visit our website, or download our free mobile app. The Bank of Salem, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
I'm Dr. Tiffany Bland with Salem Memorial District Hospital. Recently, there have been many changes within our local clinics and hospitals, and you may find yourself looking for a new provider for your children. At SMDH, we would like to reach out to the community to let you know that we do see patients of all ages. Most of our providers are family practice, which means that we have been trained to see well child visits as well as sick visits. Salem Memorial District Hospital. Every patient, every encounter, every time.
We go to the fourth inning. It's 7-1 Cuba. I want to thank all those great supporters that make it possible for us to bring you Tiger Sports and all the Salem events that we have right here on KSMO, J&D Automotive, Dane County Vet Clinic, Aligned by Design Health Center, and Hometown Mechanical, and also Ozark over at Door doing our scorebug down there. All these great sponsors make it possible for us to bring it to you. Of course, the ads you see in between as well, and the ads on the radio all make it possible for us to bring you KSMO sports and those events and the choir and different things of that nature. So we hope you are enjoying that. Parades. Yeah, it's all still coming up this summer. Got a lot of good stuff going on. Anyway, right now 7-1. Don't forget the keyword today, legend. And for that wonderful stadium blanket, and then put the team in you want. Cuba, Salem, put in Wildcats, put in Tigers. Whatever you need to tell us which team you want. And just go to our website, ksradio.com. Click on that drawstring bag for that stadium blanket, and then go ahead and fill out the information. Base hit in the left field. Off-speed pitch to Levi Jones. He ripped it in the left. A leadoff single. His second hit of the day. Jones has walked and singled.
Number 11, Nathan Fay.
And Nathan Fay will stand in. Fay has a hit in this game. 6 hits now for Cuba. They have 7 runs. Stevens brings it up and in, throw to second base, and takes a bad hop, goes into center field. Moody knocks it down, ball gets loose. He has a chance to get him to throw to third base. It gets by Du Bois, but not going any further is Jones. So a stolen base, E2, and that's an unfortunate error. That ball hit the lip right in front of second base and bounded into center field. So Jones now at third base with nobody out. Tigers will bring the infield in again. DeFay waits at the plate. Stevens, the sign from Sanders, brings it. That's low. Two to count. Fay waits. The pitch. That's low again. 3-0. The Cuba Wildcats have gotten 6 walks in this game and have a man hit by a pitch. And there's a strike. 3-1. Man at third base, that's Jones. Fay waits the pitch inside corner for a strike. 3-2. Fay got a base hit up the middle his first time. Pitch, a swing, and a foul. Right at the plate, goes back to the screen. Salem Tigers will be in the Salem Classic. Thursday, they'll play Cuba and Sullivan. There's a pool play there. Salem, Cuba, and Sullivan. So those teams will play each other to determine their placing in the pool. The pitch, swing, and a foul back on a high fastball. Good job by Fay to reach out there and just foul that off. Classic will be Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. The pitch comes home and a swing, a line drive right at Richter at second base. Landon makes the catch.
Now batting number
Games will be 11:30, 2:30, and 5:30 on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, with the third place game on Saturday at 11:30. Second place game 2:30, championship game 5:30 Saturday afternoon. 1 on, 1 out, and the pitch comes in, a high fastball to Parker Stewart, who has twice reached on fielder's choices. He has 1 RBI. One on, 1 out in the pitch. There's a high foul off to the right side, and the wind is not going to be able to blow that one back. Though it's blowing pretty good. It's 1-1. Roy Stevens on the hill with the Salem Tigers. Took over for Hayden Sanders back in the first inning. He's still out there. We're in the fourth. The pitch comes home. Swing and a miss. Good fastball. Stewart took a mighty cut but didn't get it. 1-2. Wildcats in their gold jerseys with the black under the arms and also around the arm right there at the end of the sleeve. The Wildcats. They have a 7-1 lead over Salem. We are in the fourth inning. Man at third, and the pitch comes home. That ball gets away, but no advancement on a high fastball, 3-2. Wind here today, gusting out to center. Not as big as yesterday when that 39-mile-an-hour wind, but we're still over 30, so you got some good gusts out there. The 3-2 pitch comes home. Line drive left field. That's a base hit, and that's going to gap the Tiger defense. Goes all the way to the fence as Stewart tomahawks that one into left center for an RBI double, and it's 8-1. That ball was up, and Stewart tomahawked that sucker in the left center field. He drilled it. And Coach Tony Edwards is making the walk out to the pitching mound. And he's going to make a pitching change. So Stevens, with 1 out here in the fourth inning, will depart. He pitched all to second, all to third, 1 out here. And Blake Edwards will come on and relieve Stevens, who's still responsible for the man at second base. Stevens gave up 3 hits in that second inning, gave up a hit in the third, and 2 hits here in the fourth. So 6 hits, still responsible for the man at the plate, or at man at second base. So Ryan Doyle will face Edwards. Couple of strikeouts, nice double play, and 1-hit batsman in the game. Tigers trailing it 8-1 here in the fourth. Let's go ahead and take a 30-second break and come back. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Media.
Duncan Family Chiropractic provides chiropractic care to everyone from newborn to elderly. Dr. Duncan treats wellness, sports injuries, chronic ear infections, pregnancy, and more. Ask Dr. Duncan about your full line of supplements, including Juice Plus and standard processed supplements, as well as pain relief, BioFreeze products.
Edwards about ready to go here. We are in the top of the fourth inning. At the top of the fourth inning, yeah. Have not changed that over in my scorebook yet. After Cuba batted around in the first, it messes up those scorebooks. Have to change those numbers. So 2 runs in the second, 1 run in the third, 1 run in the fourth after a big 4 spot in the first. 8-1, Cuba with the lead. The grounder foul by Ryan Doyle. Doyle has walked twice. He officially has not been to the plate. Smith is on deck. One down, run in, man at second base. That is Parker Stewart. Pitch coming to Doyle inside. Did not get the call. 1-1. Tigers straight away with this left-handed hitter. Sign from Sanders. Edwards brings it way high. 2-1. Next one. Swing, a foul tip. Goes back and gets us the umpire. Edwards pitched against Dora. Did a good job here last Friday. Went 5 innings, 4 hits, a couple of runs. Walked 3 in that game. 8-1 Cuba. We are in the 4th. The pitch comes home. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Good fastball on the outside edge. Doyle went down swinging. And coming in is Nick Smith.
Number 12, Nick Smith.
Smith hits it down the line. That ball's fair by about a foot. Another run's going to come in, and that's going to make it 9-1. Smith just put the bat out and lofted it down the first base line on a half-hearted line drive, but it falls in for a base hit and an RBI. He's got 2 RBIs as Stewart comes around to score, and it's 9-1 Cuba. That closes the book on Stevens. He gave up 5 runs. 4 of those were earned. He did walk 2 and hit 1 man. He also struck out 2 in his 2 2/3 innings. Pitch from Edwards. That's a strike. Runner going. Throw down to second base. Goes into center field. As Trey Richter got there late and then did not even get a glove on that ball. Two down, 9-1 Cuba. 4 in the first, 2 in the second, 1 in the third. Now 2 here in the 4th. Salem with 1 in the 3rd inning. Pitch from Edwards. High pop-up, right side. That ball's going to stay fair. Who's going to get it? And Hamilton grabs it. Ball drifted back towards Richter, but Hamilton made the catch to retire the side. 2 runs, 3 hits. No errors. Well, make that 1 error. And there was 1 man left. We have now played 3.5. To the bottom of the 4th we go. 9-1 Cuba. We'll come back in a minute. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Media.
If you have the audacity to believe a financial advisor should talk with you, not at you.
If you believe access to your financial advisor should be a right, not a privilege.
Join the nearly 7 million investors who think like you do. FaceTime and Think Time make a difference.
Join us.
Join us.
At Edward Jones, it's how we make sense of investing.
I am a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and I'm here to talk about life, your dreams, your work, your family, and how you can protect it all with a company that will talk to you with the honesty of a farmer and take care of you with the integrity of a neighbor. I'll make sure no detail is left uncovered so your family can breathe easy. Because just like you, I chose to build a life in Missouri too. I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and I'm from Missouri for life.
Salem Tigers come to the plate. Corby Ball will stand in lead off. He struck out his first time. 9-1 Cuba Wildcats. Oh, man. Brock Hendricks has done a good job of keeping the Tigers at bay. They got only 1 run. Got 3 hits. A hit per inning, really, is about it. 2-0 to ball. Corby, right-handed batter. Wildcats, 7 hits, 7 walks, a hit batsman. Man, they've had a lot of base runners. Foul out of play by Ball. Don't forget our Lady Tigers will be at Bourbon tomorrow. I told you about a JV game. They're not going to have one now. I was just updated here momentarily by our athletic director. Ground ball to third. Knocked down, taken there by the third baseman. Throw is offline, but he dives back and touches the bag. Good job by Gibson. As Jones playing third base, his throw is up the line, but he dove back with the glove and touched the bag and before Ball got to it. 5-3 on the putout. Hayden Sanders will stand in. So again, Lady Tiger softball tomorrow at Bourbon, 4 o'clock JV no game. Varsity game only. It's a no JV game tomorrow. And they'll be ready for districts after that. Saturday, 2 o'clock against the Licking Lady Wildcats at Potosi. There is a charge for that game, by the way. Swing and a miss on a high fastball. I believe it charges $6 to get into that game, if I'm not mistaken. 9-1, the pitch to Sanders. Fastball just missed. Hayden struck out his first time up. Roy Stevens will, Blake Edwards will follow. Roy's out of the game now. And the 1-2 to Sanders. Here it is. Swing and a miss on the slider. Either he has a cut fastball or a slider, and I'm not sure which, but it's very effective. It just glides away from that right-handed batter. Edwards comes in. Blake, first at bat. From the right side, now doing the pitching. Pitch comes home. There's a swing and a miss. Hendricks has been in and out, up and down, changed its speeds, got a good fastball. He has really done a good job. 9-1, and that's a fastball right down the middle. That's quickly 0-2. For Cuba in the 5th inning, it'll be Hendricks, Sanders, and Bouse. Pitch, foul down the right side. On the radio side, Cardinal baseball coming up at the conclusion of this game. They'll take on the LA Angels of Anaheim. The pitch comes in, another foul off the fists of Blake Edwards. Salem Baseball Classic, I mentioned, starts Thursday, 11:30. Salem will face this very team. And then Sullivan and Cuba will play, and then Salem and Sullivan will play. The pitch way outside. Those games will start 2:30 and 5:30 respectively. That's Pool A. Pool B will play on Friday. Pitch is low with a fastball. See, Waynesville Licking. Who's the other team? Clay? Who's the other team? Waynesville Licking? Pacific and Pacific. Curveball just missed. That makes up Pool B. They'll play Friday. Hopefully the weather will be conducive, and then Saturday will be the 3rd, 2nd, and 1st place games. And that pitch is low. So Edwards works a walk after coming back from an 0-2 count. Landon Richter will stand in. Don't forget, the word is legend. That's the key word, legend, for that stadium blanket. And you can just go to our website, KSMOradio.com, click on the drawstring bag up there in the right corner, and then bingo bango. You put your name, a way to contact you, either email or phone number, and then, of course, the keyword legend and the team. Cuba, Salem, Wildcats, Tigers. However you want to conjure it up, we'll figure it out. And you can earn yourself a nice stadium blanket courtesy of State Representative Ron Copeland. Pitch is low. Nope, a late strike call by Mr. Beeson. 1-1. Low strike to Landon Richter. Landon's walked and scored. The only Tiger run. That pitch is up and in. 2-1. Tigers do have a pinch runner in. There's a ground ball up the middle, and getting to it, throw to first base is just in time by Duarte to get Landon Richter. 4-3 on the putout to retire the side. No runs, no hits, a walk, one left. We've now played 4. It is 9-1. Cuba will come back in 1 minute. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Media.
I am a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and I'm here to talk about life, your dreams, your work, your family, and how you can protect it all with a company that will talk to you with the honesty of a farmer and take care of you with the integrity of a neighbor. I'll make sure no detail is left uncovered so your family can breathe easy. Because just like you, I chose to build a life in Missouri too. I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and I'm from Missouri for life.
Every project is different, which is why Salem Truss uses modern engineering software to design, then construct quality trusses for your home, barn, or business. The size of the job doesn't matter, but the quality of the work does, which is why Salem Truss will deliver their trusses anywhere. Proud to support the Salem community, they're open Monday through Thursday from 7:30 to 4:30 and Friday from 7:30 until 11. For more information, call Salem Truss at 729-9276.
Tomorrow it'll start to calm down, but still gonna be out of the Northwest till Thursday. Welcome back, Salem High School Baseball Field Complex. Dan Stevens and the KSMO team with you here. And again, we always want to remind everybody to keep it tuned to KSMO Radio. Got a lot of great stuff coming up for you all summer long, and oh man, we hope you do a number of different things with you. Bunker graduation is this Saturday at 4 o'clock, and we will be streaming that on our KSMOradio.com, KSMO Stream Facebook page, and also on our KSMO YouTube. Now, of course, the KSMOradio.com one may be a little late because of Tiger softball, so kind of keep that in mind. The KSMO Studios, first pitch a little tight to Brock Hendricks leading it off. He has got a base hit, been hit by a pitch, struck out. 1 for 2 officially with 2 runs scored. Ground ball towards short. Knocked down by Richter. He gets it, throws it quick, and too late. That'll be an error. Trey went down, got the ball in the glove. It rolled in front of him, and give Hendricks a lot of credit. He hustled his way down there, and he'll be run for by Phoenix Shermer again. Joel Sanders to the plate. Big right-handed batter. He is 0 for 2 with a run scored. Edwards checks the runner at first. Pitch to Sanders, a high pop fly, short left field. Coming in his ball and makes the catch. Bouse will check in. Bouse into a double play as last time, singled and walked. He's over 1 for 2. One on, one out. Jones is on deck. He is 2 for 2. Edwards checks. Not going. The pitch is high, off speed. 9 runs on a total of 7 hits. 7 walks, hit batsmen, and now a couple of Tiger errors. That pitch hits him. Bouse is hit on the arm by the inside pitch. It'll be first and second. 1 down, and Levi Jones, who has 2 singles and a walk, stands in. They may have somebody run. As we mentioned, don't forget, bunker graduation this Saturday at 4 o'clock. And again, we will be audio streaming the girls' game from Potosi. It's a 2 o'clock start. And again, we should be done by the time the bunker graduation begins on KSRadio.com. We definitely will have the graduation on our YouTube and Facebook pages for sure. Pitch comes home. That's high. So I hope you'll join us for that. We'll also have our Salem graduation when it happens on the 19th, I believe. Friday night. First and second, one out. Pitch to Jones. That's in for a strike. Looks like Carnell running for Bouse. The pitch, that's a little bit low, 2-1. Edwards done a good job coming in, though. He didn't get any help from his fielders there, an error. Pitch comes home. High pop fly foul, and Hamilton's hoping it'll blow back, but it will not. 2 on, 1 out, 5th inning. 9-1 Cuba. 9. Edwards looks, checks, steps off. Hayden Sanders started, went 2/3 of an inning, gave up 4 runs, all of them earned with a hit and 5 walks. It's 4-0 after 1. Pitch. Ooh, nice changeup, but could not get Jones to bite. Good pitch. Good job by Sanders to knock that one down. Roy Stevens came in with 2 2/3 innings, 6 hits, 5 runs for them earned, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts, hit batsman. Edwards, the third Tiger hurler. The pitch. There's a grounded ball in the hole. That's a base hit. Run's going to score to make it 10-1 as Ball will get it back into the cutoff man. Jones with a soft ground ball single in the left. But with Richter up the middle, Ball had no problem going through the infield for an RBI single. His 3rd RBI. He's 3 for 3 today with a run scored. 10-1 our score. First and second, still only 1 out here in the 5th inning. Nathan Fay at the plate. Pitch from Edwards. There's the smash up the middle. That's through. That's a base hit. Another run's going to score. Moody gets it back in. That'll be 1st and 3rd on the single by Fay. As the runner for Bouse comes in to score. Jones all the way to 3rd. 11-1 our score. 2 for 3 is Nathan Fay. And Parker Stewart, who doubled in the left centers last time and reached twice on fielder's choice, stands at the plate. Runner going, pitch from Edwards is a strike. So Fay just trotted on down to second base. 2nd and 3rd. Only 1 out still as Cuba continues to add on. The pitch, curve, and a foul. That ball hung a little bit, but hung enough that Stewart couldn't get a good swing at it. We'll be back next Monday, depending upon what the girls do. If the girls win, we'll be in Potosi Monday. If the girls do not win on Saturday, we'll be here with a game with Mountain Grove. There's another curveball and a high fly ball to center. Right at Moody. He's got it. Runner tags. He'll come home. No play. 12-1. Stewart got one up in his eyes and hit a high fly ball to center. Didn't try and do anything with that except drive in the run. Not an official time at bat, but now he's got 3 RBIs. And Ryan Doyle will stand in. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. 3 runs here in the 5th inning. It's 12-1. There's a high pop-up on the infield. Who wants it? Edwards, Battlesart, and he's not going to make the catch. Blake was struggling with that wind. You could see it. That ball falls for a base hit. Fay was not hustling that much. He only got to second base. He could have possibly come around to score.
How about number 12, Nick Smith?
Nick Smith will stand in. Wind will play a lot of tricks, and that ball goes straight up that chute. It'll just dance around. You could see that Blake Edwards was having a lot of trouble, but nobody was there to help him. Ball wasn't hit that high. And he did not make the catch. It falls for a hit. Didn't touch the ball. There's a little pop fly down left field line. That ball's going to fall, and that ball's going to be fair. It's another run that's going to score. Now, man trying to get to third base, and the tag, and he is out. So Smith almost put a glorified bunt on that one, and he just popped that ball into left field. The run comes in to score. Doyle trying to go to third is out. 4 runs come in that inning. 4 runs on a total of 4 hits. There was an error, and there was 1 man left. We have now played 4.5. To the bottom of the 5th we go. It's a Wildcats 13, the Tigers 1. We'll come back in a minute. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Media.
Southwest Baptist University campus in Salem provides quality higher education close to home for residents of Dent County and the surrounding areas. The classes at SBU Salem campus are taught in the afternoon and evenings, making a degree attainable for people who are in the workforce or can't afford to go off to get a degree. We offer degrees in nursing, which is an RN Bridge program, elementary education. For more information on the degrees and programs, please contact admissions counselor Chris Welch to schedule an appointment as a prospective or returning student.
Your legacy. Protect it, prosper, and pass it on. Stephen Patterson, attorney at law, specializes in real estate planning, probate, family law, and business law. A Salem native, Stephen Patterson provides comprehensive representation to clients throughout southern Missouri. If you need assistance, contact Stephen Patterson, attorney at law, at 573-453-2529.
To the bottom of the 5th we go. Salem needs 3 runs to keep this game alive. They trail at 13-1. Don't forget, you still got time to sign up for that stadium blanket. Whether you're watching the game live, streaming the game live, or listening to the game live, you remember you can always do this through Sunday night. If you go back and you're actually video streaming this game on a delayed basis, all you got to do is still do the same thing you do if you're watching live. You just go to our KSMOradio.com webpage, click on the Tiger bag and Cuba Wildcat bag up in the top right corner, and go to the site, put your name in, put a way to contact you, phone number, or email, and the keyword, which is legend. Then put the team name, Cuba, Salem, Wildcats, Tigers, so we know which bag you are interested in, and then we'll draw somebody's going to win a bag for each team. Yeah. And we'll draw that out Monday. Right now, Cuba has the best bet right now. 13-1. They lead this one as the pitch sails outside, making it 2-0. Entre Richter leading it off. He is grounded out and flown out. Tigers only 3 hits in this game. Cuba Wildcats have just put the ball over the place, but they've been given a lot of free passes. 3 Tiger errors in the contest as well. Pitch misses. 3-1. Edwards came in. He's pitched inning a third. Inning a 2/3, excuse me. Fastball high, a leadoff walk here in the 5th inning.
Now batting number 6, Caden Moody.
Cade Moody stands in. Runner first, nobody out. That fastball's high. Caden is struck out, lined out to third. Tigers need a big rally. They're down 13-1. 4 runs in the first, 2 in the second, 1 in the third, 2 in the fourth, 4 in the fifth. Waiting is Moody, and that pitch is a strike, 2-1. Straight away everywhere for Cuba. Trey Richter with the walk at first base. Tigers need a lot of bingos here. There's a high pop foul back and out of play on one inside on Caden. Tried to turn on it. We will not be carrying the Salem Tiger Baseball Classic. There's a foul off to the right side. So those games will not be on KSMO. And our next game that we plan on carrying is from Potosi. Lady Tiger softball. It'll be audio stream only. Pitch, fastball high. You have Cardinal baseball game at 12:20 that afternoon. Cannot interrupt the Cardinal game due to our contractual obligations. We'll bring you the Lady Tiger game on KSMORadio.com only. Pitch and a high pop-up on the infield. Will it get out of play? It's right near the screen. Yep, it will. Bunker graduation, 4 o'clock Saturday afternoon. KSMORadio.com if possible, but otherwise KSMO Stream Facebook page and our KSMO YouTube page for sure. 3-2 to count to Moody, and timeout called by the catcher. Trey Richter at first base. He's been very cautious hanging around the bag. Pitch comes home. Strike 3 call. Moody down on strikes. 5th strikeout. Fastball caught him at the knees. Du Bois stands in. He singled twice. Actually doubled once. 2 hits in the game, 2 for 2. Wind still blowing out the left center, but not gusting as the way it was here about an hour ago. Pitch comes to him, and that pitch is inside but low. 1-0 the count. Tigers baseball will be in district play at Owensville this year. That's a strike with a fastball. We'll be there to bring those games to you as well. Working from the stretch, Hendricks brings it. Fastball for a strike. 13-1. Cuba trying to end it right here in the 5th inning. Du Bois waits. He swings. It's a right back to the pitcher. Off the glove of Hendricks. Throws to first base in time to get Du Bois. Good play by Hendricks. Richter moves up to third base, and Owen Hamilton will be the last Tiger. Hope. Ball's hit hard by Caden. Hendricks got a glove on it. The ball trickled toward the third base bag. He raced over, got it. He threw a bullet over there to Gibson at first base. Threw in a good position where Gibson could stretch a little bit, helped him out. Hamilton's been hit by a pitch and lined hard to right field. Fastball for a strike. Oh and 1, 2 down. 13-1 Cuba the pitch. Fastball away, 1-1. Richter at second base. Howard's on deck. Tigers need to get a few more runners. That's a strike, and it's 1-2. Hendricks very well sticking with the fastball here for the most part. Gets the sign from his catcher, Fay. Brings it, curve high. It's a hard curve. He has like a slider or a cut fastball, too. I'm sure he's probably going to use that right here. The pitch. Fastball away. Nope, he did not. And it's 3-2. Hamilton, right-handed batter, waits. The 3-2 pitch comes home. Grounder to first, right at Gibson. He steps on the bag, and that does it as the Cuba Wildcats beat the Salem Tigers by a final score of 13-1. We'll take a 3-minute break and come back. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Media.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Cameron Irway in Salem today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
With tax season fast approaching, you might have some questions that you need answered. If so, give the Tax Masters a call. They have over 40 years of experience and can handle all types of accounting services plus certified e-filing. Don't ever let yourself be a slave to the IRS. Come and see Jackie or Beth at Tax Masters, located at 107 West 4th Street here in Salem, or call 729-3001.
Terrell Complete Auto Care is a full-service auto repair center in Salem. They offer full-service oil changes as well as $2 discounts on Tuesdays for all ladies, and Wednesday is Senior Citizen Day. Plus, Terrell Complete Auto Care can take care of all your auto and diesel repair needs. They offer free pickup and delivery in town. James and Sheena and the staff of Terrell Complete Auto Care are proud to support the Salem Tigers.
This is Mike Elliott from Town & Country Insurance. As an independent...
Coming out tonight to honor Stan Stevens with KSMO Media and Your World Today. At this time, we ask our Tiger baseball team take the field, and for Mr. Stan Stevens to take the field with them at this time. Stay there. Don't touch that. You head down. I'll take care of that. I'll take care of that. At this time, while Stan is heading to the field, Neely Leathers has joined me again for a little rendition of Take Me Out to the Ball Game, if everybody will sing with her. Thank you.
Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I don't care if I never get back, for it's root for the Tigers. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game.
Is he retiring or something?
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome you back. This is Athletic Director Clay Moody. At this time, we're going to honor Stan, so I'm going to be doing a two-part here, one through the mic and one through the radio. So, ladies and gentlemen, Stan Podorski, a.k.a. Stan Stevens, has been broadcasting Tiger Athletics since 1984.
What started as a small broadcasting across the airwaves on KSMO Radio, 1340 AM, has now grown into a broadcasting play-by-play action across the airwaves of 1340 AM, 97.5 FM, live video feed, and play-by-play action with KSMO Media on Twitch, YouTube, Facebook Live for football, volleyball, basketball, softball, and baseball. Stan is the general manager of KSMO Media, the home of Salem Tiger Sports, but also St. Louis Cardinals baseball, Blues hockey, and the University of Missouri athletics. KSMO Media broadcasts 5 local newscasts, the open market, updated obituaries, and civic news Monday through Friday on 1340 AM, 97.5 FM, in addition to daily printed publications of Your World Today, with local news, sports, and weather that is distributed to over 30 locations in Dent County. KSMO Media also live streams special community events like the Salem High School graduation. Stan has served on various City of Salem boards and community organizations. Stan has always volunteered in some capacity in the community, including serving as the Master of Ceremonies for several community organizations. We want to let Stan know just how incredibly blessed our community is to have him in it. We, the team, parents, school district, and community greatly appreciate his dedication broadcasting Salem Tiger Athletics. There is just nobody better. The amount of time and dedication has not gone unnoticed. Stan has a wealth of knowledge of all sports and can give you the stats from any year, any game since he started in 1984.
Have a few recognition awards we would like to present Stan this evening. But first, we would like to thank Stan Stevens shirt sponsors that include the Bank of Salem, LD Dent County, Salem Memorial Hospital, KSMO Media, American Family Insurance, R. Conway Construction, Town Screen, and Salem Monument Works and Shooting Star. First, the baseball team would like to thank you with a plaque for your dedication to Tiger Athletics and the baseball program. And now, the Salem cheerleaders would like to thank you for your years of dedication to Salem sports. And the City of Salem has now declared May 2nd as Stan Podorsky Day, with a proclamation in your honor presented by City Alderman Sean Bojack. State Representative Ron Copeland would like to recognize you for your nearly 40 years of exceptional service to the Dent County and Salem community. Unfortunately, Ron could not make it today, so next time we see him, we're all going to give him a real hard time. Stan, I want you to take a moment, look around at the crowd from the bleachers here to all the vehicles parked up on the hill, so you can see and hear how much the community truly treasures you. Thank you, everyone, for coming out tonight to show your support and appreciation. Please stick around to cheer on our Salem JV Tigers.
Good to see you. What's going on? Hey, it's great.
I know.
I heard Luke was coming on board.
I didn't get aboard.
We got two positions.
Are you still playing center?
Down there, you have to learn Spanish.
Cuban.
Cuban.
Maybe. We'll probably different languages. They can scholarship.
What are you
You can make it touch U.S. soil, you're free. Finally got to stop that. Remember the little 6, 7-year-old boy?
Yeah.
Okay, that was the issue. See, he never touched U.S. soil.
Do you want me to see if you might like it?
They picked him up, they couldn't hear lucky.
I know there's amazing.
Yeah. From the rubber wrap.
Yeah.
Okay, but he never touched U.S. soil. So legally, he had to be
So Mike says you're going to retire.
Retire?
Yeah.
What's it
About
30 more years. What's it up to?
Oh, about you?
Keep it busy?
Oh, yeah.
Well, I feel bad about it.
Last week was a good week.
Last week was a good week. What does that mean? Thursday?
Well, yeah, last week I've seen him, you know. Another week, time.
He's been having some success. He's going to go to the doctor Friday.
Hey, I told you.
Well, see, I just had a good case ready for him. I'm really strict. I said, there's 2 things I want you to check me on. Cancer and check the heart. So we do that. What else could happen?
Yeah.
I miss the shot.
You know, we have St. County's got a high heart rate problem. Heart attack.
Are
No, that's my son.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I didn't know.
Okay, I didn't know.
I gave him the problem he's got is he's on the lighter deal in the way. You don't like it. You'd like to get it wrong. I thought about it. I got to start here. We got to get that flag fixed. Where does the city like to park the truck? I need to yeah, well, take yesterday, drove all around.
Come on, please.
One truck. You got one. He's got a bucket truck.
Yeah, need to fix the flag if you make sure. I got everything, got flag, got everything you need. I just need to get up there. Can you jump?
I got high. Right, yeah. You know Don?
I know Don.
They got that big truck, sign truck down there. I don't know if he's the one that makes the decision or the other guy that drives the service. You know?
What I'll do is I'll find out who drives it. I'll say, Donald told me, you.
Yeah. Donald said it's okay.
I don't want to get in.
What's the guy's name that does the signs? Action signs.
I've seen a guy with his hand climb down the hole 100 feet.
He is 10 feet. Okay. Yeah, that was his last name.
All the way to the top.
Okay. I was about to text the hotel for the.
Yeah, and they used to climb palm trees the same way.
Mom,
Yeah, palm trees. And the dates out in California, in California. You ever see those? When they raise the dates? 1,700 feet. They climb the beach. Now it's
it's more expensive, but they have
I've been up
they
100 feet
have the soda
around
and
the
the
pole,
popcorn
come back
and
down.
all that.
Now, when it's different pole I'm not a pole climber. Wow, I'm going to come in and work on that deal. After big ball or something, we'll be looking for it.
I can do it in the morning. I can't do it in the afternoon. I got stuff going on. I got stuff going in the afternoon. But I can do
Okay,
it
in the morning. Now, we'll just go around and look for kids. Yeah, I've got the boy, got everything we need, I think.
Yeah, but I will let that go.
See you tomorrow. Good to see you. All right.
Yeah, Bobby's 66 years old today. It's birthday. I bet he don't. I remember, I think he must have been about, he may have been 10, 11 years old. We went down to Winnebago, Alaska, to a camper, pick up stuff, 4 boards, 5 boards. Okay, we're going to go down and fishing for his birthday, 2nd of May. We're going to stay in the campground. It was 12 feet of snow. Oh, wow. We stayed down by the waterfront. That's how deep the snow is. It's worse this year.
Thank you for watching this KSMO media broadcast of Salem Tiger Sports. This game was brought to you by K&H Auto Supply, Salem Memorial District Hospital, Farm Bureau Insurance, Bank of Salem, Napa Mooney Auto Supply, Progressive Ozark Bank, Tax Masters, Southwest Baptist University, Salem Campus, Town & Country Insurance, Terrell Complete Auto Care, Edward Jones, Duncan Family Chiropractic, State Farm Insurance, Salem Trust, Southtown Furniture, Stephen Patterson, Attorney at Law, Townscreen, LLC, Living the Dream Outdoor Properties, Elwood Real Estate, Dent County Vet Clinic, Aligned by Design Health Center, Hometown Mechanical, Healthy Dent County, Ozark Overhead Door.